Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making Book's Street Chicken Skewers from the Firefly Cookbook. The ingredients that we're going to need are 2 boneless, skinless chicken thighs that I've diced up into about 1-inch cubes, 3/4 cup of water, 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of 5-spice, and I will leave the 5-spice recipe down in the description, as well as 3 cloves of garlic that I've minced up. And in this last bowl, I have a fourth of a teaspoon of paprika and 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You could either do the mix like I am, or you could do 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne or 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. Just depends on how hot you want these. So the first thing we need to do is just move our chicken out of the way. I'm going to bring a bowl in. Oh, I'm sorry, one other thing. We are also going to need some bamboo skewers. Probably about 6 to 8 of them. I don't know, we'll have to see. So in the bowl, I'm going to combine my water and my soy sauce, as well as our 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and our brown sugar, our Chinese 5-spice, and I'm going to go ahead and whisk these together now before I add in our garlic. And be sure that you get your spices well incorporated into your liquid and get your sugar completely dissolved. And now I'm just going to go ahead and add in my garlic, maybe. There we go. And give that a quick little stir. And the last thing we're going to do is add our chicken into our marinade. You want to do that gently so it doesn't splash on you. Make sure you stir it around so your pieces are all well coated. Should look something like that. So all we need to do now at this point is cover it and let it set in the refrigerator for about 2 to 3 hours. I'm probably going to go about 2 today. And while that is sitting and soaking in the refrigerator, I'm going to get about 6 to 8 of my bamboo skewers down in a pan of water to allow them to soak while the chicken's marinating. So I'll see you guys in about 2 hours. Alright guys, our chicken's been marinating for about 2.5 hours now, and it's time to go ahead and start threading them onto our moistened bamboo skewers. I'm going to use a glove just to help keep down some of the mess. Veer the chicken right down on the skewer. You don't want to go too far down. And we're going to put them close together, but not like packed on here. That way they'll cook evenly. And I'm going to continue this until I have the whole skewer filled. While I'm getting the chicken put on the skewers, I would like to remind you of the community-driven playlist that Japeka Death and I have going on our channels. If you would like to be a part of it, it's really easy. All you have to do is go out and make a cooking video, and once you've done that, post it to your channel, and then let either Japeka or I know, either in the comment section of our latest cooking videos, or if you're a part of our Discord servers, you can let us know over there. Remember guys, this is a community-driven playlist made up of you, our friends and YouTube family. The only thing that we do ask is that you do mention the Gamers and Geeks playlist somewhere in your video, as well as leave a link down in the description to it, so we can continue to support all the fine people that have already contributed to the list. So these are looking pretty good. I think that's about all I'm going to put on them, and I'm just going to lay them on my tray here. Now I'm going to continue to get these skewered, and I will bring you back when I'm done. Alright guys, I've got these all skewered up, And I've ended up with 6 chicken skewers out of those 2 thighs. I have set my marinade to the side. We are going to cook this down and reduce it a little bit and turn it into a sauce for the chicken skewers. Once they've come out of the oven, they're going to be going into a 450-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. The cook time is going to depend on the size of your chicken pieces. But for now, let me get these in the oven, and I will see you over at my stove to help make the sauce for this. Alright guys, I've brought our marinade up to a simmer, and I'm going to allow it to just sit here and cook for about 5 to 10 minutes before we add our cornstarch into it. Alright guys, our sauce has been simmering here for about 8 minutes, so I think it's finally ready to have our cornstarch mixture added into it. And all I've done is added a little bit of cold water into the cornstarch and made sure I stirred it really well. And this is going to help thicken our sauce here. I'm just going to put it in and stir it and allow it to cook here for just about a minute or so. It's not going to take very long. In fact, it's already starting now. And our chicken is just about done, so I think we've timed this perfectly today. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and take this off the heat, get the chicken out of the oven, and I will meet you back over at my other counter. Alright guys, our chicken skewers are out of the oven, and while they're still warm, I'm going to go ahead and brush them with the glaze that we've made. I'm just going to start here and kind of brush it all the way down. You can also serve the glaze on the side as a dipping sauce, which I'm probably going to do. I'm going to be sure you get all the chicken coated. That looks pretty good. And I'm just going to set it down and move on to my next piece. Alright guys, there we go. That is the last one done. And now all I have left to do is dust these with just a little pinch of our cayenne pepper and paprika mix. I don't want too much of this, just enough to add a little bit of heat to them. There we go, that looks pretty good, I think. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it. So let me go ahead and get these plated up for you, and we'll give them a taste and see what we think about them. Alright guys, I've got this all plated up. I'm serving it alongside the Southdown Abbey couscous, also from the Firefly Cookbook. I will leave a link to the video where I made this dish. But for now, let's get in here and give this chicken a taste, see what we think about it. I'm just going to kind of scoop one of them off. Oh wow, these are really good. I really like the 5-spice in this, guys. I can taste it all the way through all the other ingredients that are in it. Let's dip it in and get a little extra sauce on it, see what we think. Oh wow. I got a little kick of the cayenne pepper in that bite. Lovely flavor. I really like these. And they go really good with the salad. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for me for today. Another really good recipe from the Firefly Cookbook. I'm very pleased with this one. Remember to check out the Gamers and Geeks playlist, as well as my other Firefly Cookbook videos. I will leave links down in the description to them. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave me a comment down below. If you guys tried this recipe out, let me know how it turns out for you. But as always, thank you all so very much for joining me today. I've been Valgirl. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I see you in the next one.